Now, you may ask, why, Miss Gail, are you talking about birds? Well, I'm going to also be talking about turkey tail mushrooms, how to identify them, and some of the benefits and stuff. But I'm also going to be talking here and there about these different birds and stuff. And you have to realize the more little birds that you have, they eat the bugs in your garden. They're very much a part of the garden and very beneficial. Now, it's true, they do sometimes eat your new plants that are coming up, but you just have to use a tool or something. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to show you brand new little baby bird, and it's not there now. I wonder where it went. And some other birds, and then we're going to talk about the turkey tail mushrooms. So I'm excited to share all this with you, and here we go. It's a little baby. It's a little baby perched. I don't know if it was supposed to come out of its nest. That's a little baby. He's having a bad hair day. See the little baby feathers still sticking up on his head? Oh, he's adorable. I hope Mama Bird finds him. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. There he is. I get to looking and my camera wanders. Isn't he cute? A little tiny baby. It takes everything I have not to go over there and just scoop him up and put him up against my cheek, because he's so little and so sweet, but I don't want to touch him. I want Mama to take care of him. Mama will find him. And if they say if you handle them and get your human scent, some mama birds won't have anything to do with their babies after that. No, I don't think all mama birds are that way, but they say some of them are. So, look, he's so funny looking, his bad hair day. But I don't want to disturb him. Oh my gosh, now that's not the red one, is it? I've seen black and yellow, which I think was an oriole. And then I seen one that's kind of brown and red, almost a red like a robin, but it was down its head and back and its belly, and it wasn't as big as a robin. It wasn't a robin, but I've seen so many different ones. It's just so cool. I'm trying to see. I've seen a mockingbird, and oh, it's just so cool. There's so many different birds that have never, ever been here before. Okay, let's see if I can show you. And then there's that one with a little bit longer tail, not real long, and the little hat. That one's got a white underbelly, though. That's a different one. Where did it go? There it is. So I'm not sure what that one is. I wish I could get that black and yellow one. I think it's an oriole. I'm not a real bird expert or anything. It's just that we never used to have birds here, and now we do. And it's just the neatest thing ever. So cool. Okay, people, you may think it doesn't work, but they used to spray. The owners of this property sprayed and sprayed. And there was no birds when we came here. And I said, I don't want to spray. I don't want any spraying. And then there was a disease. There's one with a little red chest too. See it? And the red head, that's it there. I don't know if you can tell or not. Yeah. Hope you can see it. I can see it, but in the camera it doesn't look like you can see the red. Anyway, they said, oh, you got to spray the apricots because they had this disease that came every spring, and it got little brown holes in the leaves and little brown speckles all over the fruit. So the fruit wasn't real pretty. You could eat it. It just wasn't real pretty and kind of unappetizing when you first look at it. But now, after 5 years, the trees have developed an immunity. They don't have the holes in the leaves, and the fruit's beautiful. And now I don't have any birds for you, but I want to talk. Oh, that one is way over there. Where did he go? Oh, he's hanging out right there. Anyway, it really works not to use chemicals. You just have to give it time. It's another thing that's been pushed on us. You got to use chemicals for this. You got to use chemicals for that. No, you don't. It's bad for human health, and it's bad for the birds. And they have come back now. They've slowly been coming back. There were just no birds except maybe some crows and a couple blue jays and mockingbirds, and that was all there were. Now there are all kinds of birds. And the trees are getting healthier, and everything's doing, it takes time. You have to be patient. But don't use chemicals. There's other ways. Nature takes care of itself. It's just beautiful and it's wonderful. Let nature rule. God through nature, He created it all. He knows what's best. Okay, the turkey tail mushroom. I am not a mushroom expert, and Mom always said, never pick mushrooms, never pick mushrooms. So I was afraid I'd get a poison one. But listening and watching and talking to herbalists and going on herb walks, I can't help but pick up a few things. And I found this in our wood pile, and that is turkey tail mushrooms. Now, it's hard to see, and I can't get over to it real well, so I pulled one off. Let's see. Can you see the variegated colors? And then underneath, it'll be smooth white. Now, there might be others that look similar that have gills. That's not a turkey tail. This is smooth and white underneath. And the turkey tail has the variegated colors. Let's see if I can get the camera, if I bend way over here. And the way the light is, I'm not sure you can get it. But can you see them, how they grow, and they grow in the wood? So I'm real excited learning about all this. I got to learn some more, though. I'm still afraid to try to eat them on my own. This is such an old piece of wood, they're probably dead and not much medicinal. But they'll never be, even when they're alive, they're not going to be wet and slimy. They're always dry, even in the after a rain or something. They're never slimy. So that's another thing about turkey tail mushrooms. But they almost look like little seashells growing on wood. But they have these variegated colors on them. And usually they're tans and browns, but I think there are some purple and a few other colors. But I just thought it was really fascinating. I'm seeing so many interesting things today, just a few odds and ends I wanted to share with you. Now, if this were on a live tree in the forest, you would want to be careful when you're taking it off. These are really dry because I think they're dead, but I think they would be more leathery if they were alive. These have been broke off pretty good. You can see the white backs of it and the colors on the front. But be careful when you're taking them off not to hurt the bark on the tree. I think they work with the tree to do things. I know they're very medicinal to the human body. So, yeah, I just think it's really interesting. I don't have any live ones to show you because I'm at home. But I found this on some of our firewood we have dumped out here. And I just thought it was really cool to study it a little bit. I've got the specimens. Because like I said, I am not a mushroom expert. I'm just starting to learn on the mushroom stuff. But I wanted to share with you what I knew just from being around other herbalists and stuff and watching them. I'm picking up some stuff and realizing what different things are without even thinking about it. And I knew this was a turkey tail when I seen it, and so wanted to share with you. I don't know why phones do weird things. Maybe it just got hot out here. I'm having to go in and out because it's getting so hot. But I had videotaped a whole thing on the benefits and stuff, and then all of a sudden it just popped off in the middle of me talking, and it's not there at all. So I'm back out here. I don't know if I remember all what I was going to tell you, but I think they're very beneficial not only for the tree they're growing on, but they are the most studied mushroom. And I think it's one of the top cancer thing they use something from it is the top cancer treatment in Japan, I believe. And really good for, I guess, cancer patients. They use them with and without I guess it helps with the chemotherapy, with the radiation. It's an immunology, and I got to go, but really medicinal. Oh, he flew away. Shoot. Did he? Yes, he did. No, he's over there. I think that's the same one. I don't know what he is. He has kind of a long tail. You can't really tell he moved now, but and a little bit of a hat, looks like maybe, or something, and he's all black. Kind of cool, along with the really pretty woodpeckers that are in the tree. So there was two of them in there a minute ago, but I was on the phone with someone and I couldn't videotape it. Really neat. All these birds are coming in. When we first moved here, there was no birds here at all, but they always sprayed all the time, and I don't spray. I've been here about 5 years, and now every year there's been more and more, and this year there's just all kinds of birds. It's really cool. Well,